I am Chef Yvette with Jacksonville Cakes and More, and today we're going to be making the delicious French Madeleine cookie. So I hope you follow me with the recipe as we make this together. You probably have all the ingredients already in your home. This is a beautiful, delicate cookie, more cakey than cookie, but you're going to absolutely enjoy it. It's simple and easy to make and absolutely delicious. So join me and follow me as we make this recipe together. Okay, so here's all my ingredients. I have my lemon zest, my butter, my sugar, my eggs, my cake flour, and my vanilla. My cake flour already has the baking soda and the salt. I'm going to use my sugar and my eggs. I'm going to beat this at high speed in order to make it double in size and also to bring it to the ribbon stage. This is also called in French the genoise, and it is the beginning of all sponge cakes. You can use this for other recipes as well, but it is the beginning of a sponge cake. It makes your desserts to be very delicate, very airy. I've added my vanilla, my lemon zest. And now I'm going to test the ribbon stage. So I'm making sure that my mixture is nice and thick. You see how thick that is? And I'm doing the number 8. This is how thick you want your mixture to be. If it's any less than this, you need to just keep beating it at high speed. So I would like to mention, if you don't have cake flour, you can turn all-purpose flour into cake flour. For every cup of all-purpose flour, you will remove 2 tablespoons and add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and that would give you 1 cup of cake flour. Whatever the recipe calls for, if it calls for cake flour, you can do this if you do not have any cake flour at home. When you do turn your all-purpose flour into the cake flour mix, you want to sift that several times, I would say about maybe 5 times, to make it nice and thin before you put it into this batter that we're creating right now. This is the folding method. So as you see, I am not mixing, I am folding. I'm lifting up the batter, folding it back in, nice and gentle. We don't want it to deflate. Right through the center so that all my cake flour can be properly incorporated. I'm adding my butter, and you will see at the end that my butter is a little bit more browned because I love the nutty flavor of brown butter. Brown butter is not burnt butter. It is when you allow the butter to turn nice and brown or tanned. And what you want to do is, as you're cooking your butter to make it brown, you want to keep pushing the foam that it creates to the side so that you can see the color change. Once you achieve this color, you want to take it out of the pot that you're using and put it into another bowl so it can start to cool. So this butter is not going in hot. This butter is going in temperature. Again, I'm folding in the butter. I'm not whipping it. I'm not mixing. This is called folding. So I'm going to saran wrap this bowl and put it in the fridge for about an hour. I'm also going to put in the refrigerator my pan where I'm going to cook my little cakes or my little cookies. I want both of them to be cold when this goes into the oven. That way I can create that traditional beautiful hump. Okay, it's been an hour, and I want you to see the batter when I start to scoop it. You're going to see how thick it is. This made 20 of these beautiful little cookies. Even though this is a texture of a cake, we do call them cookies in France because they're bite-sized and they're served either with coffee or tea for breakfast or after dinner as a little snack. So they are considered cookies. So in this mold that I'm using, it's called a scallop mold. You can also use a mini muffin pan to create these little delicate cookies. I'm showing here the hump. So you see if your pan is cold and your batter is cold, you get these nice little humps. And that is the traditional look of this beautiful cookie. My first batch, I forgot to put my pan in the refrigerator, so they didn't get the beautiful humps. They were delicious, but I didn't have those humps. So I decided to make them again and show you exactly how they look like with the hump. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and subscribe or like. I'm trying to get videos done on a weekly basis. Nice and tender. You can dust them with sugar, dip them in chocolate, or create a lemon glaze if you're making them lemon flavored. Love lemons. I hope you enjoyed making this cookie today with me, and that it comes out as great as mine did. They're absolutely delicious. So remember to subscribe and like the video. It really helps us to bring more content every week. I'm trying to be as disciplined as possible to bring out content every week, and I really appreciate you all. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like that video.